My dad had got diagnosed with a terminal illness, and this is summer 2000. Because my dad used to go to all my fights, Madison Square Garden. My dad used to drive to Colorado and back, from New York to Colorado and back. And not only that, he would have my team with me. He would have my cameraman with me. He'd have my trainers with me. He'd have a couple other friends with, family friends with us. Everybody had Team Kelly hats, T-shirts, jackets. So when Team Kelly was on the scene, you knew what time it was. Okay, they're here. You understand what I'm saying? So I noticed that my dad had stopped showing up.
Right.
I'm like, I called my house one day from Colorado Springs. I'm like, that's where the Olympic Center's at. I'm like, my dad is all right? And like, yeah. They wouldn't. No one told me. My stepmom. No one told me that my dad was sick. He was in the hospital. I'm like, my dad is right. They said, yeah, he had to work late. Or they say my dad had owned a clothing store called Designer's Club in Brooklyn on Pickens Avenue. And they say, oh, he's at the store. They were always making an excuse as to why. You understand what I'm saying? And my sister Arlene from Detroit, she came one day to visit New York. Surprisingly, just showed up. But they ain't showed up at the house. That's when she found out that dad was sick in the hospital. So I called New York one day to find out. She answered the phone. Oh, how you doing, sis? She lets me know what the deal is. So the same time I'm fighting for world supremacy, my dad is in the hospital fighting for his life. If it wasn't for my dad, there would be no me in boxing. There would be no me. He introduced me to the sport. He funded it. He had me in the gym all day, every day, 25/8. I don't give a fuck what happened. You going to that gym. You hear me? I know you being bad in school. You're going to be good in school, trust me. I'm going to make sure you be good in school. But you still going to that gym. That gym was not a recreational place for me. That gym was your job. You understand what I'm saying? That gym was your job. You're going to get it right. You're going to get it right. And while I didn't necessarily get it right, I got it right. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. It could have been far. The goal we set out for, I didn't accomplish.
Alone.
Excuse me?
Alone. You didn't accomplish it alone.
I didn't accomplish it. Not alone. I didn't accomplish it.
Okay.
The goal that we set out, because the goal we set out was to be Olympic champions, professional world champions, like Floyd Mayweather, like Roy Jones, like Andre Ward. That's the goal we set out for. I fell way short of that. I fell short of that goal. Mentally, I wasn't tough enough. Physically, I was tough enough. I knew how to fight. But mentally, I was a midget. Because I didn't listen to my dad. My dad told me always be better than yesterday. My dad told me always be better than yesterday. He made sure I had everything I wanted. I wanted for nothing. I wanted for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I had it all. 10 years old, diamonds. I was looking like freaking Rick Ross. Full-length mink coats, diamonds all over, necklace, everything. Solid gold. I was all the toys in the world, the video games, I was spoiled. How about that? You understand what I'm saying? And so my dad helped me with those things because he didn't want me to lack. He didn't want me to lack. You know, when kids lack, they get desperate. They want to keep up with the Joneses, the other kids, the Jordans, the this, the that, the Jan Sports. I remember they was killing over JanSport book bags. Over the strings.
Over the strings.
The
yeah.
strings.
We had
The
a thing in
strings.
school over the strings. The amount of
what
strings
so
you would
you know what I'm
have
talking about.
meant your status. Yeah.
The strings. Over the strings? You understand what I'm saying? So my dad made sure that I wasn't distracted by wanting to fit in, because he made sure I had everything I wanted and more. You feel what I'm talking about? And by providing that level of security, provide a lot of confidence. Confidence is everything. Confidence is everything. When you went to school and you had the new Jordans on, your confidence was up.
Confidence.
You ain't know what I'm saying?
It's a superior element.
Boy over there, what's those? You dig what I'm talking about? So you know. So my dad, so what happened was, like, when my dad got sick, that really played a toll on me emotionally, and it played with my confidence, because the doctors didn't think my dad was gonna make it. That was 22 years ago. My dad's still here, healthy as ever.
Oh,
Healthy as ever. That was 22 years ago. My daddy's still here, healthy as ever. Lit. Still calling shots. You understand what I'm saying? I fell short of my goal. I'm running out, having fun, you know. I got a little bit of clout. You know, I'm the national boxing champion, or running in the streets. I'm 19, 20, 21 years old, going to the nightclubs, parties, all this, you feel me? I got a full scholarship to college. To the United States Olympic Education Center in Marquette, Michigan. You understand? All the way out there. So now I'm training with Al Mitchell. Al Mitchell was the 1996 Olympic head coach. He trained world champions like Vernon Forrest, David Reed, etc. And now he's my coach. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm out there. I remember I get a full scholarship to the college. Shouts to my guys at NMU. I get a full scholarship to the college. That summer, before I left, Chris Rock pulled up to the gym, because Chris Rock had a show on HBO called The Chris Rock Show. And on The Chris Rock Show, I like that chain you got too.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. We're going to spar for that one.
Yeah. Definitely. I got one arm, and I'm definitely going out for this one.
We're going to listen to this. It's going to be what it's going to be. But let me tell you what happened. So Chris Rock pull up to the gym, right? And he want to feature me on the show. He features me and my dad on the Chris Rock Show. I'm like, oh, it's an HBO Chris Rock Show. We lit. So we on the Chris Rock HBO Chris Rock Show. Me and my dad, and we telling jokes and laughing. It was about white boxers. So we was just talking shit, you know, popping jokes and whatnot. And my dad, not my dad, but it aired in August of 99. We shot it in like June 99. In August of 99 it aired. Why did it air the first week I got to Northern Michigan University? So now I'm the new kid in town. I'm the national boxing champion. And I'm on HBO Chris Rock Show. It's up. Everybody saw it. Oh, you're that kid. From the teachers to the students, staff, faculty, everybody saw it. You understand what I'm saying? So now I'm like, I got a little bit of clout, you know what I'm saying? And obviously that bring, you know, girls, parties, and start getting caught up in all that. I'm getting caught up in all that. And I lost my scholarship. Because I had gotten into a fight. Not just a fight. I got into a few fights. And I was on academic probation. And then one fight was a straw that broke the camel's back. And that's what got me kicked out of kicked out of the program. So now I go from one of the top boxers in the country to with a full scholarship to college to a kid that has no more full scholarship. Now I'm running the streets, da-da-da. I get involved into a physical altercation in Detroit. I got hit in the eye with a pool stick. And they gave me a floater in my left eye. You understand what I'm saying? If you look at my left eye, you can see like cuts and stuff over my left eye. That's when the Q, this your orbital bone. So when the Q cracked over the orbital bone, I was stabbed in the eye. So it was like splinters in my eye. You understand what I'm saying? And so the muscles in my nerve of my eyelid are now weak. You know, it causing my eyelid to droop. So now I done lost my full scholarship to college, right? I done lost my eye, damn near. I done lost my boxing career. I can't get licensed. I'm only 21 years old, 21, 22 years old at the time. I never even got to experience my prime as a professional athlete. I never got to experience my prime.
So would you say that at some point, a little, not a little, but you became discouraged and you no longer?
I'm still discouraged.
Okay.
That was in 2002, 3. It's 2022. I'm still discouraged. I don't fit in. So I'm like, don't get me wrong, it was always my dream to have a boxing gym. You understand what I'm saying? Always my dream to be successful. But there's so much fight left in me. And I get to see my peers live my dream. Guys I beat, guys that beat me. I got children, 5 kids, 3 baby mothers. My kids don't even know how I look with 2 eyes. My oldest is 14. My youngest is 3. You understand what I'm saying? This was done before they were even born. You dig what I'm saying? So, like I said, I got in some crazy situations, brother. Some crazy situations. Stay out the streets, man. It's not all what it's chopped up to be. It's not at all. It's not all what it's chopped up to be. I listen to what's going on in the world today with our people. Because I feel that our people, they got it a bit more rougher than others. You know what I'm saying? History shows that. The foundation of us in this country shows that. We don't got no solid foundation at all. We have no foundation, despite the fact that we built the foundation. And we still, you know what I'm saying, what I'm talking about?
Right.
It's crazy, right? So, people be having beef. Like, I don't fuck with them niggas over there. They be just, man, let me tell you something. This is my philosophy. We all fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? Because our people were taken from our lands, from our families, from our culture, from our ways of living, and everything are turned upside down. And you think just in a matter of a couple 100 years that no. Look at the centuries and centuries of abuse, torture,
Throughout history
pillage.
and time, right?
We all, like you got beef with boy, yeah, they be acting crazy. Let me tell you something. We all act crazy. I'm fucked up, you fucked up, he fucked up, he fucked up, we all. Nobody. None of us is. You know, because we done been through so much. Our families and the people that raised us and the people that raised them and the people that raised them. Ain't nobody good. Nobody peachy.
That's deep.
But as time progresses, you gotta progress. You understand what I'm saying? As time progresses, you got to learn from the mistakes of your parents and grandparents and great-grandparents. You understand what I'm saying? You got to learn from that. And then your kids got to learn from you. Mm-hmm. You got to be an example. Because our youth don't got no example. I'm the example. I'm the elixir. They look at me, they got me. I listen to these rappers and entertainers and from these same neighborhoods as us. 100,000 on the neck, $200,000 car, 200 on the wrist. You know what I'm saying? Balmain shoes on. Meanwhile, they ain't doing nothing for the community. What are you doing for the youth? You remember the PALs, the Police Athletic Leagues? When's the last time you saw one? You know how many very successful people are right here in this area? And I'm a Bed-Stuy guy. I'm from Brooklyn. I can name them all day, every day.
I remember PAL, it was $2. You needed $2 and a signature.
I started at the Bed-Stuy Boxing Gym, $5. You understand what I'm saying? So, but we done turned to capitalists. Now everybody wanna, you stunting for who? What about the youth? We gave up on them. We turned our backs on them. Ain't nobody doing nothing for them. Shouts to my guys at the 40th Precinct, the Explorers Program, because the New York City Police Department, they have the Explorers programs, and that's where they take the at-risk youth from different communities, and they provide things for them to do, outlets. You understand what I'm saying? The kids from the Explorers program, they come here, and I train them. Other trainers train them. I don't charge no one a penny. I don't get a grant from the government. I don't get a dime from the precinct. I don't get a penny from the children. It's strictly off the arm. You gotta be the elixir. Someone has to help. Because where they gonna go? Look, all these rappers and entertainers, they not doing nothing. I'm the king of New York. They not doing nothing. You feel what I'm talking about? I'm the king of New York. I'm gonna keep giving back. And I hope that this video we're doing reaches the right ears and inspires. Reaches the right heart and inspires. I'm the king of New York, and I'm going to keep giving back. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to use my brand to better. I'm not gonna keep putting poison into the ears and the minds of our youth and community. I be listening to a lot of these lyrics. You see the crime rate right now? You see the shootings? The fuck going on? We can't shake our fucking head. It's our fault. Don't shake your head. It's your fault. It's your fault. Don't shake your head. You understand? And don't get me wrong, you can't help everybody. You can't help everybody. But if you can get one, that one can inspire somebody. That's two. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Then 2 could turn
You
to
can't
4.
get you feel me?
4 could turn to 16. 16 could turn to 32.
But it starts with us.
Now, at some point, after you suffered the eye injury,
Yes, sir.
you had gotten a job,
Yes, sir.
and with that job, you were cold calling various gyms.
Yep. Let me tell you what happened. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you good.
Tell you what happened. I was in Florida, back in Titusville, after I got my eye messed up in Michigan, my boxing career done. You know what I'm saying? That was in 2002. 2007, I said, all right, I got to make a change because I had got a girl pregnant. I had got one girl pregnant in Michigan, and by me being from New York, I'm always going back and forth. I got another girl pregnant in New York. You feel me? Tell me why on this, well, tell me this. 2 girls pregnant, you know what I'm saying? One in Florida, one in Michigan. The one in Michigan, Heather, her and I, we moved to Florida together. You understand what I'm saying? 07. My girl in New York, Tisha, she was here doing her thing in New York. You feel me? July 26, 2007. My son, Eric Kelly Jr., was born in Florida. July 26, 2007. My son, Ashton, was born in Brooklyn. The exact same day, the exact same year they was born. Just 2-3 hours apart. The same day of the same year. One in Florida, one in New York. And God knows they like twins. They both got braces. They both left-handed. You understand what I'm saying? Heather's mixed. Tisha, African-American like we are. So Eric is a little bit light-skinned, but they look just alike, Ashton and Eric. You understand what I'm saying? They like twins. Same day, same year. They turned 15 July 26, 2022. They're going to be 15 years old.
Wow. Are they looking into the sport of boxing as well?
Eric is a supreme athlete. Football, basketball, he loves it. He's doing this thing. Eric is a supreme athlete. Ashton, this is what I like about Ashton. Ashton is into the trombone. Real good at that. You understand what I'm saying? Boy, I really like that. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got, it's like picking up a trade. Something you can always do that's outside the box. That a lot of people do, but it's not as common, especially in our demographic. You know what I'm saying? You know a lot of people play football and basketball, right?
Most definitely.
How many people you know play the trombone? Exactly.
Not one.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I really like that. I got my daughter, Alexandria. Beautiful princess. Her name is Princess Alexandria Kelly. That's her name. She was born in August of 2008. August 28, 2008. I got Christian Kelly. My son, Christian Kelly. He turned 8 years old today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Today.
Happy birthday to
That's
Christian
why I'm
Kelly.
getting here. I had to go. I was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Today. And I got Sebastian. In November, he'll be 4. You feel me? And then that's my Kellylization. That's what I call it. You know what I'm saying? And my babies. That's
Got
my
it.
Kellylization. And that's the reason why, that's my inspiration, man. They really are. They really saved my life. This is all for them. Because the road I was on, I wouldn't be here now before those kids came into the world. Yeah, I wouldn't. You understand what I'm saying? You know how the story goes. Either dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying?
At some point, did you plan on running for mayor, or
Nah, I didn't plan on running for mayor. I call myself the mayor.
got it, got it, got it?
Like
So
right now,
clarity.
I'm calling myself the king of New York because these people that call themselves the king of New York, the entertainers, they're not doing nothing for New York. They're not doing nothing for New York. They're not doing nothing for the youth. The children are your future, man. Don't
Children are the
sleep on what
future.
I'm saying. That's the future, man. You remember when you was a kid and you was singing, I believe the children,
Know
and
the
you was a kid,
future.
and then field day at school, the people came and spoke to you. Not field day, but you know the day I'm talking about in the school where the people come and speak to you, career day. Remember that?
Yeah.
Now you going to school for career day. I'm going to school talking to kids for career day. So if we ain't the future, what the fuck are we?
What are we?
If they ain't the future, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Right. What? Tell us, what is the RVCA?
RVCA, that's my guy. Shout out to my guy Pat Tenori. RVCA is a brand. It was originally owned by Billabong. My guy Pat Tenori, he's the president. He owns RVCA, and RVCA is they really showed me a lot of love, man. They really
Right.
showed me a lot of love. For like in the West Coast is real popular. Like you in LA, you in Cali, wherever, you know what I'm saying? You in Hawaii, you know what I'm saying? It's real because it's like the surfing, MMA, boxing, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? That's RBCA. So if you go out and their clothes are hard. I fucks with their clothes. If you go to RBCA.com, oh, they got some shit. Okay, they got some shit up in here. You know what I'm saying? It's been around for a very long time, but it's very popular out in the West Coast.
Okay.
Over here, it's not as much. You don't see it over here like that. But you go over to the West Coast, I'm like, okay, I see you. You know what I'm saying? I really love RBCA. Shout out to my guy Pat Tenori. He really looked out for me, man. Pat Tenori really looked out for me. He really looked out for me. I'm gonna always be a big supporter of those guys. A real big supporter of those guys.
You know, with the knowledge that you were able to obtain,
Talk.
moving to New York, growing up, boxing,
Yes, sir.
Gleason Gym,
Yes, sir.
have you ever thought of commentating for HBO or Showtime, or what would that be for you?
I have, and it'll be amazing. I would love to.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
It'll be amazing. I would love to. There's a thing about me. There's a thing about boxing today that's fucked up, and there's a thing about me where if it's blue, it's blue. I'm not gonna say that's orange. It's blue. So now in boxing, it's kind of like Dems versus Republicans. You feel me? You got PBC, you got Top Rank, you got the Zone. You understand? So the PBC's, oh no, he on the other side of the road. Fuck out of here. What are you talking about? We are boxers. So you got the HBO, Showtime analysts, not HBO no more, but Showtime analysts, ESPN analysts. They tend to, the ESPN analysts, they on the ESPN fighters. The Showtime analysts, they on the Showtime fighters. Meanwhile, Errol Spence is Showtime, Terrence Crawford is ESPN. That's the fight the world want to see. Same thing that happened with Pacquiao and Mayweather. Mayweather was Showtime, Pacquiao was ESPN. You see how long it took to get that going? And the ESPN fighters, they would downplay Floyd, and the Showtime fighters, they would downplay Manny.
It makes sense.
I'm the kind of person where, listen, man, that motherfucker over there nice. You feel me? Even though I work with y'all, I'm not stupid. I can see. I know what's going on. I know the sport. I don't fuck with the politics.
The politics.
Politics is bullshit. Think about it. Think about politics. You want to be politically correct for what? Politics is bullshit. Politically correct. You ever saw a picture of the Congress? Look in your phone and just type in your phone Safari and type in U.S. Congress. U.S. Congress.
I know.
Look at the images.
The images, it's like of animals, like elephants.
U.S. Senate. SENATE. It's just a room full of white guys, old white guys. These are the guys that makes the decisions for the whole world. A room full of white guys. You think they fuck with me? Rest in peace to my guy John McCain. I love John McCain. I was close to Senator John McCain. I was closest to him and his family. Jim, Megan, Cindy. I love the McCain family. I used to go out to their house in Arizona. They always looked out for me.
How did you connect? How were you able to connect with them?
I was on a television show called Raising McCain with their daughter, Megan McCain. You know what I'm saying? She used to come to the gym, train with me. My idol is Whoopi Goldberg. I love Whoopi Goldberg. My idol is Michael Jackson, but also Whoopi Goldberg. So let me say, my idols is Deion Sanders. My first idol is Michael Jackson, Mark Breland, Deion Sanders, Whoopi Goldberg. Those are my idols. You understand what I'm saying? But with the McCains, me and Megan met on the episode of her show, and we started boxing, training together. And we just became friends. She became big friends of the family. She knows my family well. I know her family well. Go out to Arizona, and she's in New York. You know what I'm saying? So we, and I was at her wedding. I love her father. He was a great guy, amazing cook. You know how you go outside and fry the turkeys and the grills, and like he nice on that. You feel me? Senator John McCain, rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace to him. He was and 2008 I voted for Obama. You know what I'm saying? I've always voted Democrat. I don't know how long I'm gonna be voting Democrat though.
Yeah, it's starting. It's looking grim.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad Trump is not at the seat. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad Trump is not at the seat. Not necessarily his politics, but the energy that was inspired by him.
Right.
Nationally, the energy that was inspired by Trump nationally, that energy don't necessarily gel with our people.
Tapealert on the beat.